light.
It is quite bright.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
God, I should have done my hair before I come out.
I'll do.
Buongiorno, patrons. How you all doing? It's Christmas. Christmas bin. It's the Christmas Patreon special.
It's the Christmas
Patreon.
and New Year's Patreon.
End of year sale.
Sometime between now and the end of 2021. List of people that don't respond in the chat.
Who's here then? Who have we got here? Rory Stammer. Evening all. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year back at you, sir.
Merry Christmas, Rory.
We've got Nath. He's here. Merry Christmas, Nath.
Oh, and Trev. Merry Christmas, Trev. How you doing, mate? You all right?
Happy New Year.
Season's greetings and all that.
Yeah. Patrick Semple. Evening,
Go on,
boys.
Pat.
Evening,
Go on,
Pat.
Chris.
Chris Benton. Good evening, Chris.
How you doing?
How's it going? All right. James
James.
Jill. Easy. All right, boy. So, yeah, Christmas.
And it been Christmas.
Did you have a Christmas?
Yeah, briefly.
Yeah, I had a brief Christmas. Torren, evening.
How you doing, Torren?
Thank you for joining us. Yeah, have you had snow where you are, Torren? I know it's Norway. No, it is Norway, isn't it? I haven't just said that wrong. Yeah. Outdoors, George, Aya, and Jean Piero, evening. So, Joseph Barrett, all right, guys? All right, Joseph?
Cool, there's more people speaking than it says people watching.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It does only say 4 people watching. Yeah. They just said hello, and then we don't have to watch now. They think we're here.
So we've done that.
In Bergen, we mostly have rain. Oh,
Yeah,
we're the same.
we get a lot of that.
It's literally Christmas, from Christmas Eve onwards, it's just rained, isn't it, around here?
Pretty much, yeah.
Just non-stop rain until into the new year. So
It's been a bit of a wet one, hasn't it?
bit of a wet one, yeah. So tonight, a chat and some stuff to give away.
Things.
Can you see it
Some
all
stuff.
over there by Nate? Move you slightly. There's
All of this.
giveaway corner.
All of this was by me.
Yeah.
So
There's a few T-shirts there. They're the old ones that we used to have, but they were ones that I'd ordered when we used to get someone else print them for us, and she was forever printing them on the wrong colour T-shirts or the wrong sizes. So they're just ones that have sort of sat there. But we go over all that later. What's over there? All sorts of stuff.
we'll go all over that later, won't we? Of course we will.
Yeah. Have you guys had a good week? I've had a lovely week. I haven't wanted to do anything because it's raining. Just stayed in, lounging around, playing Legos and eating
Sounds like fun.
and drinking.
There's been a lot of eating going down.
Oh, it's Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah,
Isn't it?
every time. What I like to do is for the winter months is I grow a beard to cover up the chin that I grow over the Christmas period, and then once I've got the chin back in check, then I'll shave the beard for spring and on.
A bit like a
so
spring
on.
chicken. Yeah, I've said to Nate earlier, I've been afraid to weigh myself since Christmas. So I will, after Christmas, I'll weigh myself, and then the challenge is on to get back into shape.
Oh, good.
And get
Triangle
back into walking.
this year?
Yeah. A
Or
wedge shape.
rhombus?
I was thinking an hourglass.
I can't remember what it's called, but I was going to go for one of those 29.5-sided jobbies.
Oh, what? Dodecahedron? Is it?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that.
I took the Lancian 1 Pro out over Christmas in Scotland for first time use.
Oh, wow. How did that go, Pat? I knew you was taking it up with you. Did you actually camp in it, or did you just set it up in the snow, take some pictures, post on Instagram and do one?
I had a lovely Christmas, this is Torren, and tomorrow I'm going to clean out my office and retire. Oh, that's all done then.
Oh,
Torren.
wow.
Well done. Congratulations.
Yeah, a little bit envious.
Yeah.
Love to be doing that.
Sometimes I feel like I've retired.
I feel tired a lot.
Yeah.
Is that similar?
Similar thing.
I can be tired again. Is that the same as being retired?
Yeah, it is being tired. Yeah, again, slept in it, no snow, Patrick.
Oh, well, Patrick, good for you,
Good
man.
for you getting up there. We need to go and do some winter mountain hiking, don't we?
Yep. I got my ice axe. Do you want me to go get my ice axe?
Okay, should we give it away? Oh,
I won't
dear.
get my eyes.
I haven't done any walking or anything over Christmas. I
Why
like
not?
to have Christmas at home. I like to just chill and
Yeah.
try not to worry and think about things, you know.
I went up Belleville way on Saturday afternoon.
Oh, did you?
Or was it Sunday? Might have been Sunday. Yeah, Sunday, I think. Yeah, took the cameras out, went for a walk, took some photos,
Nice.
had a bit of fun. Nothing too strenuous because of my back, but other than that, yeah.
Dan's back again, isn't he?
Done my back again.
Lots of condensation in it, was it, Pat?
Is that a single skin, or is that? No, that's an inner and outer, isn't it?
Isn't it sort of like attached, this one? It's quite
I can't
different,
remember.
isn't it? I've got a lantern one, but I've not really put it up. I had a quick look, but it needs seam sealing,
Oh, does it?
so I haven't done that.
Single skin.
Chris Benton, weight management here, took the batteries out. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
good tip.
not a bad way of dealing with it.
Pro is single skin. Cheers, Joseph.
And how much does that weigh without the hiking pole, Pat? Just out of interest? Or Joseph?
About 700
Is it that
pounds,
light?
is it?
Is it?
Might be something like that.
But it's a bit pokey inside, I take it.
I don't know. I mean, like my Vic one, I don't think it's much smaller than that.
Right.
And I think that's fine, really. I've enjoyed using
Yeah,
that.
you love that tent.
I love that. Do you know that? I love the Vic one. I was put together some questions like I did last Christmas, so you can all answer some questions later. 800 grams ish, Patrick says. But I like go through the year and like, oh, how many times have we done this, or how many times has this happened? And yeah, it's actually we've done quite a bit, but not as much as some years. Like the question, I'll get into it later anyway. Give you almost give away the answers. Talking too much, but yeah, I didn't get on the coast path as much as I should have.
Did you not?
No.
Oh.
I was quite disappointed.
I
Next year I need to get back on it.
got to the coast path once,
Yeah, twice.
3 times.
A
A
lady.
lady.
You came with me at the came at me with. No, we went done the coast path. Was that was New Year's Eve? Wasn't it, last year?
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that wasn't this year. You're right.
But I went camping there with the missus and went walking there with the missus on 2 separate occasions. But yeah, not really done. We were really hoping to get stuck into some of that this year, but hasn't happened. Oh well.
Plenty of room for one, Patrick says. And Joseph says, I've only got the 2-person Pro, which is just shy of a kilo.
Either way, any tent under a kilo, I think, is a good. What was that?
Do you want the one?
I'll give it a go and try it. Yeah, yeah.
I was going to bring it around tonight, and I thought, is he going to want another lantern? Because you went out the Vango Mirage, actually a decent bit of kit, isn't it? It's heavy, and it's like a moderate price, really. But when you put that up, it didn't look like there was any wind around. When you watch the video back, it's just drum tight.
Yeah, it was. It is a solid tent. Yeah, it's a good tent. It just if it wasn't so heavy, that's the problem. But then that's
2.5.
Oh, I'd have to go and pack it. It's not packed at the minute. But yeah, it's Let me have a Google. Entertain the crowd.
I don't know.
Tell them a joke.
I'll tell you what. I'll get some beers open. Celebratory end of year beers. So Torrin, what plans have you got for your retirement then? Are you hoping to come back to because Torrin's walking the Southwest Coast Path.
Right.
Are you hoping to come back this year for that? Or are you still avoiding travelling at the moment? Does this work? Oh, it's easy actually.
3 kilos.
3 kilos.
That's fair, isn't it? That is. I think we can all agree 3 kilos is too much for a backpacking tent. Can we not? Should we? Shouldn't we? Is that the sort of question I shouldn't ask? Or should? I don't know. I don't want to offend anyone with a Vango.
You just well, it's like where we did that camp. If you're not walking too far, it's all right, isn't it? If you want to go and If you want sound, peace of mind as well in the wind, I reckon.
Yeah, I
It's
think
decent.
sort of me and Haley spoke about it, and we were like, if you can evenly distribute the weight 1.5 kilos a piece between two of you, and you're sharing it, it's not so bad. So I think me and her might use it quite a lot if we can divvy the weight up.
Yeah. Chris Benton, buy yourselves anything good for Crimbo? I haven't really, have you?
I didn't buy myself anything for Christmas. I've got real friends that bought me things. No, I didn't, mate. If I'm honest.
Did you?
Did I?
I don't know. You haven't told me yet.
Bought myself a cordless Makita 18-volt angle grinder.
He's into his
but
tools again at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that was really a Christmas present to myself. No.
Well, I bought the kids. My wife basically, usually she's right on the Christmas shopping, and by October she started, or at least started compiling a list. And we've both been busy this year, and she's been quite a bit busier than me. So she said in October, at the end of October, I was like, "Have you started the Christmas shopping yet, Don?" Only inquiring. God, she hit the roof. Oh, you bloody do it if you're around. And I was like, no, I wasn't saying that. But then I was like, but no, fine, I will do the Christmas shopping. That's fine. Because I quite like doing the Christmas shopping anyway.
Yeah, show you how it's done, and I won't make a fuss about it. First
thing I bought was a VR headset for the whole family. I thought I can't give it to one of the children, so we'll all have it. Yeah, that's been the best thing this Christmas. Been brilliant. I've been up Everest on it.
Yeah.
I've been preparing to go up Everest. I've flown over New York.
Well, yeah, because you said you was going to do that as well, didn't
you? All these things. I don't need to go walking now. I can just sit at home. And yeah, it's weird. And sometimes you're watching, I'm watching these guys climbing up in the Alps, and it starts and the rock face is there, and you're looking up, and there's these guys climbing up, and then you look down and you're like flipping it, like you can see all the way down, and then you're like, where is this camera? It's like floating out there. It's like amazing, really clever. And then look around and just see all the mountains around you. I can't recommend them enough. Brilliant, amazing.
Are they expensive?
It's 300 quid. So it's fair, but
I'm not sure.
I am a nerd when it comes to things like that. I love 3D TV. I've got 3D telly. Can't really get the 3D films anymore. But you can go in there on the VR. They've got this thing called Big Screen. You go in there, you sit in a cinema, and there's different screens showing different films. I watched half the new Matrix the other night on the VR headset.
Half of it?
Yeah, I just came in halfway through.
Oh, right.
And I wasn't really into it, actually. I say I watched half of it. I thought, because I come in, I've watched about 10 minutes of it.
What, in the cinema?
In the cinema.
In the
virtual reality. Yeah.
Well, they've got screening times, and you have to be there at the right screen.
No, just people, I don't know how it works. People put up films, and then you go in, they host rooms. You can go in and watch films. And there's different categories and stuff. But yeah, that was
man, that sounds amazing.
And I watched Something or Nothing on a massive cinema screen in there as well, which is quite interesting.
Did you host a room so loads of people could come in and join?
No, that was just through the YouTube VR app. But yeah, I should. What else we got here then? So did that answer your question, Chris? Patrick Semple, most definitely. What was that?
Too heavy for a camping, for a hiking tent.
Torrent, I will come back in July and walk from Penzance to Falmouth. Oh, that's smashing. That'd be great. Hopefully the weather's good for you in July. That should be. It's August, it starts to rain, isn't it? Well, it is July. When the kids break up, it usually starts to rain. So, but you know, the old saying about weather and the appropriate clothing.
Yeah.
There's a saying, isn't there? James Gill, good effort on the angle grinder. I bought a cordless Makita mini Hoover thing for 35 quid, which has changed my life. I've seen them, like the long blue things, isn't it?
Well, they do several different battery powered Hoovers. They do this little square one with a flexible hose on it and stuff as well, which is a little got a little cartridge filter in it and stuff. I don't know. I haven't bought one yet. I should probably get one.
Henry.
Henry.
My wife got rid of my Henry once, and bought a Dyson.
All right,
And
yeah.
I hated it. You can't. It's not manly enough to do hoovering. And you're hoovering on the stairs, and like it's just awkward taking it down, and the hose was short. Henry, I took it back when she went away once, and I took it back and swapped it, part exchanged it back for another Henry.
Yeah, well, I mean, the problem with the Dyson is they've got too many small plastic parts to break, haven't they?
Mm.
You know, Henry's very straightforward, isn't he? Simple.
Brilliant.
I've got a Henry.
She's
sitting right over
She's
there.
on about getting a shark now, whatever that is.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I was like,
which is like another
just
gimmick.
don't.
Hoover.
Just don't.
Just stick with
So
your
like
Henry.
Henry, I can plug it in upstairs, hoover all upstairs, right? And then go downstairs and hoover my entire downstairs without having to unplug it.
It's got some cable on it,
It's
isn't
a
it?
hell of a cable on it and a hell of a hose as well. So when it does get to the extent, you can still get to the corners and just shout up to the kids, "One of you unplugged the hoover?" Then even go back upstairs.
It's like it's cordless.
Yeah. So you just got to carry it around. But you could do the whole stairs without having to hold it in your hand.
Yeah, yeah.
And that Dyson as well, trying to hoover your car out with that flipping thing.
It's almost like you don't like Dyson.
It's just like Henry's.
There you go. The answer to the question you never asked is Trent would have a Henry if you had to pick a Hoover.
And else, what's that, Tolan? Lose all the stresses connected to my job. Yeah, that's it. Weight off your shoulders, I should think. That's great. James Gill, good effort. Oh, we read that one. Joseph Barrett, do you still get someone blocking your view in the VR cinema? It is weird because there is other people in the cinema and they're all like avatars with just a head and a body and hands. But they've made this annoying feature on there that you can get popcorn and throw popcorn around. So yeah, people do sit in the cinema doing these irritating things, but you can turn the lights down so you can't see so much. You can mute them all because it's a chat room as well, but I just mute it. I'm there to watch films, but yeah, there is that. It's irritating.
Let me get this straight.
Yeah.
You've bought a virtual reality headset so that you can virtually go to a cinema and watch a film where you've got other people that are there that are making a noise, throwing shit at each other and talking, and you've turned that down, so now you just sat watching a film.
Yeah. On your own.
Why don't you just watch a film?
Well, I do. I go to the cinema and watch film, but if you're watching it through that app, you don't have to be in their films. That's just when they're, there's an open room and it's like, oh, see what's on in that film. Like the other night, I watched the original Carrie, the Brian De Palma film.
Right. Yeah.
And I thought, well, I'd watch that for ages. Just caught it starting, watched that.
Yeah.
There's like 2 or 3 other people in there. There was quite a well-behaved crowd, to be honest.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't notice them. But then if I've got films like I've got on my hard drive, I've got 3D films, so I just put them over to the Oculus. That's what I've got, Oculus Quest 2. And then I can just have my own cinema, and you can do it in a drive-through theatre,
right,
or in the woods, or in this big science fiction cinema. So it's cool.
Because it sounded for a minute like you literally paid a lot of money for some virtual reality headset just to go and watch a film in a really annoying, frustrating way.
No, I haven't chosen to do it that way, but
it sounds like fun though.
Oh, I love it. I'm such a nerd. The kids are loving it. And my wife's not so keen.
I am half tempted to get one, but I'm pretty certain
I think they're going
to
blow up in the next year or 2. And probably come down in price.
Not while on your head.
No, I think there's so much sort of scope with them. And I was wondering about getting a 360 camera and doing some or nothing 360 for the VR, but I'm not sure what the quality is or what I need to edit them or.
Yeah.
It's worth looking into, but eventually,
if
it's any good. There's no point forking out and then it being
$4,000 for a camera, and then
well, the cameras are fairly cheap, fairly reasonable. 600-700 quid you can pick up, like a decent one. But then it's the editing software, isn't it? Am I bored? Are you keeping you up, mate?
No, mate. No, sorry. It's been a long day. First day back at work today.
Where have we got? Angle grinder, VR seminar. Hey, Nath, nice pipes. That's Patrick.
Yeah.
Chris has said Brasso.
Pat's always been a fan of my pipe.
You haven't got Brasso on your body, Chris, have you? Oh, for the pipes. Did the Cheddar Gorge trip go ahead or not? No. Well, some people turned up for it, Patrick, George, but my car blew up on the way there, so I didn't make it. But I think a couple of the lads went out and done a walk. James Gill, someone bought 2 sharks for work, dead in 6 months, and they were still 400 each. Crap. Yeah,
they probably didn't keep circulating the water because they need the oxygen passing the gills. Whee!
Shark joke. We got our boy one, and he loves it. I had a quick go with a bar fight.
Is that
VR?
Oh, right, not a shark.
Yeah. Yeah. My favourite thing on there is, apart from watching like just amazing science videos and stuff, like I say, David Attenborough's got some good ones on there. But I've got Crazy Golf. It's brilliant. Love it. Anyway, this isn't the Let's Talk About Trev's VR headset podcast, is it?
No. It's the Summit or Nothing Christmas, New Year's special, end of the year.
We're not very good at titling. I was actually showing Nave the sort of the analytics of the videos from the last year, and just the video of me camping up where the horses were attacking me. It's just doing its own thing. Sort of, it's gone off the scale, isn't it?
Gone mental, yeah.
When you look at all the other videos and they sort of go like that, and then the views is like that. You know, this is the views on the graph. Imagine that's what my fingers are doing. And they sort of go like that and then leveled off. And then there's another one here that's peaked, and then, but most of them are sort of just like that, aren't they?
Yeah. There's like an initial peak, and then it's just almost straight.
There's only 2 with a really big peak, isn't there?
Yeah.
Before that, and everything else is sort of down here. And then this last video has gone like that, and it hasn't come back down, and now it's going back up.
Yeah.
Oh, exciting! Could be if I could do that with every video, we're on a winner. But
it's Joseph's saying it's the title to help with that one. But the thing is
and the thumbnail.
But the people are staying and watching the video. It's not just like click on it and disappear again because of the title. They're actually staying there and watching it, isn't they? So it's, all right. It's the
it
content.
was a clickbaity title, no.
Yeah.
I knew that, but if it's doing the right thing, then I've got to think more down those lines.
Yeah, but the content is keeping the viewer engaged. And like you say,
engaged enough to get the watch time up, and for YouTube to share it, because it keeps working. Oh, pardon me. When I use out next, I'm hoping to get out Saturday night in my latest tent.
Sounds like you want us to ask what your latest tent is there, Chris. What have you got?
Which one is it now? New Year's Eve, have a beer with the Patreons, live stream chat about VR. Good title there, Patrick.
Yeah,
on a job. I don't know when I'm going to go out. I was going to go out at some point in the new year, in 2022. I haven't planned anything at the moment, but maybe next week when I haven't got to go back to work straight away, and the wife's working from home, so I could just sneak off and get out. Oh, the Alec too.
Oh, the Alec.
That's the isn't that the same tent as the Patreon? Oh God, why am I brain dead? Darren. Is that the Alec?
Don't know.
It is Hilleberg.
It is a Hilleberg, is it?
Is it the same one as Darren had there, Chris? Joseph, are you planning Patreon camps? Yes, there will be more Patreon camps this year. There'll be more Patreon walks. I'm also going to do some charity walks. I've got to get my fundraising back up and running after the new year. So I'll be doing some more sort of bigger group walks as well for that. raise some money for the Himalayas. Even though I've made
Cool.
the money, but nice to still raise some on it
Yeah.
for them.
What? Yeah. Yeah. No, that's cool. Yeah, it'd be nice to do some more Patreon camps and sort of. I'm sure that once we get past Christmas and sort of the colder months and everything, you know, we get a hold of Omicron or whatever the hell it's called, that we'll have a better idea of where we're going with that, won't we? Because we don't want to sort of really encourage anything too much until we've figured out exactly what's going on. But I'm certain by spring that we'll have a handle on on that again.
And I think this year as well, I'd like to do like a Patreon mountain hike as well. Maybe meet somewhere and do like maybe do Snowdon again. Or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, or one of the big ones or something. Do something.
Or nothing.
Or nothing. Yeah. So watch this space, please. Should we give a prize away? Should we do some prizes?
We can do some prizes.
I've got some questions, like I said. Hi Jason. Morning campers.
I don't really want anyone to have the pictures, the t-shirts, the books, or the sleeping pad. But other than that, they can choose what they want.
I'll just turn the camera. All right, so over here. Oh, let me get out your.
No. Let me stand up.
What I've got, right? I've got a Karacha t-shirt that I bought. It's size large, but it's actually more like a medium. But so if you're a medium, then this t-shirt might be nice for you. It's really nice. Never been worn. It's got like a rubbery bit there. I love that. It's rubbery. We've got Some or Nothing t-shirts. These two are medium as well. This one's a large. So then we've got the canvases. All right. One on top. Then we've got some books. Got the Death Zone, the Salt Path. You know these prizes. I'll give them away each month. I've got another copy of The Man Who Hated Walking, all about the Southwest Coast Path. Death Zone is an Everest book. That's an Everest book. Dark Summit. White Spider, all about the Eiger, sort of history of the Eiger. The Camp Cookbook. We've got some digital scales. Joe Simpson's Touching the Void. Trekology ULA. No, what's the pillow called? It's the pillow. Trekology Aloof pillow. 2.0. Ordnance Survey puzzle book. Into the Wild. Some of these books are sort of second hand, as I've read them. But Waste Not, Want Not. And the One Tigress Evil Eyes Woodstone. That's your prizes. So if there's anything in there you like, just keep note. And then I'll ask a question now.
Let's have a question.
Let's have a question. Let's just see what. I feel like QVC here. Yeah. Names in the hat. I like those rules. Found you guys. Hi, Steve. All right.
Steve,
Just in time to win some stuff, perhaps. And QVC in presentation only. The prizes are good. They're all right. I hope they're all right. I wasn't meant to sort out all my camping gear because last year I'd done that, and that's where I found all last year's prizes. Plus, we had calendars last year. I haven't done any calendars this year. But I haven't sorted my camping gear out yet, so it's not happened. Right, so I'm going to ask a question, right? You all write your answers in, and when I say now, you press enter, and whoever's answer comes up first and correct, or as close to correct as possible, can pick a prize. All right, has everyone got that? So don't go jumping in with your answers straight away. So the first question is for the night: to the nearest 1,000, how many subscribers were we at the start of 2021? All right, tricky. So everyone write your answers. Don't press enter yet until I say now. So I'll give you a little while just to get your answers in. I'll just have a sip of my beer. Do you like this? Do you like that?
Yeah.
You watched this last year, didn't you?
I did watch this last year.
Together. And that's when I told me hernia story.
Oh, I can remember trying to participate in the quiz, actually.
Yeah.
It was all right. I just got all the answers wrong.
Okay, everyone. So your answers are in. 3, 2, 1, go. we're waiting now to see what comes up. I haven't left them too much time to research. I don't know how easy it would be for them to find out, but I've got it written on my calendars because I always clock it. Oh, Chris Benton says 17. Rory, 12,000. Outdoors George, 16,000. Steve Woods, 10,000. Roger Bromfield, 5,000. 14,700. Right. To the nearest thousand, I say, but it don't matter. Right. The first, right, is that, I'll leave a while. Is that all the answers? Anyone else got one? We've got two that are close that I can see on there. So the first of those was Rory, 12,000. The answer was 13,000.
Well,
Started
that's
the year
got to be
on.
Rory Stamper, then, isn't it?
Rory Stamper.
He
So
was
Rory,
first and closest, wasn't he?
yes. Would you like to choose one of those prizes? And then later on we'll have another go at that, another quiz.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
It's about a 10-second delay for when we said now to when they responded.
They responded.
Yeah. Or whether it took 10 seconds for us to receive it after they sent it.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
know.
why I done the, because it seemed to work last year. Different people aren't.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know. I don't know. I just thought that.
The camp cookbook.
Camp cookbook. All right, let me write that down.
Unfortunately, Roy, that is the one thing that I'm not allowed. I cannot let leave my sofa now that it's here.
Rory Stamper.
Would you like us to draw a penis inside the book for you with a Sharpie? Because, you know, street art and stuff.
Steve Woods, 13,000 predictive text. Oh, try it on, mate. Try it on. Right, that one's out of the.
Rory said, please do.
Right. All of that revising for nothing. Not for nothing. There's more questions to come.
On a random page. I'm going to go get my Sharpie.
So, did you enjoy that?
Ooh.
Did you like that?
Yeah, that was good fun.
Yeah. So there's 4 rounds of this tonight. I couldn't think of a 5th question. I did leave it to last minute. I was a bit busy today. I was building a hydraulic claw.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, how is the Iron Man suit coming along?
Yeah, it's getting there. No, but for Christmas got a hydraulic hand. So me and him was making that today, and yeah, it took a bit longer than we thought. It's really intricate, but brilliant. Once it's gone together, it's really sturdy considering I've put it together. But yeah, great fun. So you put it on, it's like this big giant hand. You put your hand inside, and then you've got levers to pull. All the fingers like proper good. I love Christmas. That's what I love about it.
Did he go around crushing things with his new massive hand?
Yeah, no, he's just picking things up, tickling his sister, stuff like that, you know. But yeah, it's good.
Bless.
So let's hear from you lot. What was your favourite Christmas presents that you guys have had this year? I'd love to hear what other people have had, don't you?
Let's do that.
Nath got a coffee, what's it called?
I got an AeroPress.
Yeah, he made me a coffee when I got here.
Yeah.
An AeroPress.
Yeah, did like the AeroPress. That's one of my favourite presents, actually. My missus got it for me. She's so good. Like, loads of like little things that she got me. Like, were just...
You didn't know you needed.
Well, no, but like I'd mentioned them throughout the time that we've known each other, and she must have held on to that. Like,
Yeah.
Why are they so much better at that shit than we are? I got her a chainsaw. I mean, she loved it. Don't get me wrong, but just sort of. GoPro 10.
Oh, nice, Chris.
Yeah, nice. Mad's got a few days off.
Rory, the wife and I treated ourselves to the Nature Hike Cloud Peak 2 for Christmas. I don't blame you. Ideal. Hopefully, get out Saturday on the moor. Ideal.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Mads, you're is that right? You work in the health service, do you? Is that right or not? I can't remember, but it's good to get some time off in it over Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I love, lounging about. And I had to go into Peacocks on the Saturday, and I was just thinking, no, on the Boxing Day, and I was thinking, these people have had to come back to work the day after Christmas. Horrible.
It is horrible, yeah.
Yeah. A Christmas jumper. I need another Christmas jumper. I've had mine for about 4 years now. James Duke, Barber International hiking boots. I like to hike in style. Sound nice. Nice. Chris Benton, might see you there, Rory. What was that?
On the moor.
On the moor.
Steve was only had Christmas Day off, and all you got is a Christmas jumper, dude.
Yeah, you're doing Christmas wrong.
Yeah. Starting to feel really sorry for you here, buddy.
I did. Me and Donna, we don't really. Well, I did. I got some really nice perfume.
He didn't.
I did, and I wrapped it up in a hamper. I made a hamper for her because she's celiac, so I wrapped everything in the hamper individually. So she had like gluten-free chocolates and stuff. Not chocolates, flapjacky things, but gluten-free ones. Got some gluten-free beers and all different things like that, and then hid this bottle of perfume in there. So that was quite nice for her to open that, and I arranged it so that the perfume would be the last thing she opened. And she's expecting it to be like pickled onions or something. And it's a perfume.
He is a thoughtful gift giver. You can't sort of take that away from him.
Well, so he puts up with a lot. I'm gone. Merrill hiking boots, a real step up from the regatta ones I had before. Nice, Merrill. Oh, Roger's got his Garmin watch.
Cool. I've gone back.
Oh, look, you've gone back.
Yeah.
Don't you like it anymore?
No, it's a good watch. Just as far as actually being a watch is concerned, the G-Shock's better.
Why? Mine tells me the time. Look.
Yeah.
It's clear as well. I can't see yours from here.
No, I can see mine from here. But guess what? I haven't had to take this off my wrist and charge it once in 3 years.
Oh no, that's good.
So
there is that.
So plus also when I'm at work, I'm not at risk of smashing the 300-something pound watch.
No, there is that.
But there are a few things the G-Shock does better. But every time I go out to exercise or hike, the Garmin's on, like, obviously, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, I don't know what it's doing this week. It's not really measured a lot.
It's getting, it looks like it's getting a bit weighty around.
Yeah, I've had to go up a few. But it has gone off a bit, selling my heart rate. It's going mint. I'm just sat there eating. Now, the missus got us a week in Scotland. Oh, that's nice, Steve. Get away. Patrick Semple, stag breath honey liquor.
Yeah, that sounds revolting, mate. Yeah, what?
I've got a bottle of Lamb's rum. Do you remember you came round and we polished it?
Oh, yeah, Lamb's.
Christ. That was nice. I've got another bottle of that. My boss bought me. And did you get the snow, Patrick? Anyone buy the Garmin watch in a sale? Oh, Rory, I saw that. You'd posted that up. It was like for 90 quid or something.
No way.
Yeah, whether it was
the same one?
Yeah, whether it's a bit of a mistake. But
was it definitely the Instinct Solar, or was it just the Instinct?
Just the Instinct, I think. But even so, that's like 180, isn't it?
Yeah, but since they brought out the Solar, the Instinct without it is kind of almost like...
Yeah, but I think they brought them both out in the same... I don't know, they was both available, weren't they?
Yeah, but the Instinct Solar was the upgrade from the Instinct.
Yeah,
and the Instinct...
but then a lot of people go, oh, I don't need the Solar. You know,
they think they don't need the Solar until they take it out. Yeah, that's the problem.
Less likely now. I'm less likely now to err on the cheaper side when I'm choosing like my mat. Actually, the last time we went out for our Christmas camp, that mat wasn't an issue that night. I felt a lot more comfortable in it, and I wasn't. Now I know it's small. You know, I'm used to it. But yeah, fairly decent night's sleep. It was a good night, wasn't it? Good camping.
Yeah, honestly, like I was there sat sort of talking to Trev on the old through the tents. Like I hadn't looked in his tent and sort of mugging him off about hanging Christmas lights and that. And then when I watched the video back and seen how cool it looked, I was just like, do you know what? Fair play for going the extra mile and hanging the lights and really sort of going through the effort. Mulled wine, the cake. What did I do that was Christmassy? Well, the same thing I do every Christmas, moan about Christmas. So that is me in the festive spirit of things. So I feel like that video made me look a bit of a Scrooge So yeah, fair play to you, mate.
That's
Take
all
my
right.
hat
It was
off,
just not usually I'm up there on my own, so I don't bother with the mulled wine and that. But I thought, oh, I might take some mulled wine. We can have a mulled wine. Then I saw the little Christmas cakes, and I was like, no one else in my family eats Christmas cake, so that was the only Christmas cake I was going to have, except for tonight. So
Yeah.
some of your mums.
Yeah, yeah.
And the Christmas lights there, I just picked some up just to put around we've got a little Christmas tree. And I thought, oh, I'll take them. And it was just happened that there was so many loops inside that tent that I could just weave them around the whole.
It did look good in the video, man.
But
really
like
good.
you can get the clear ones as well, and only £3 for a box of them lights. So I might just leave some clear lights wrapped around, and I've got an internal light.
Pack it up with it, like,
Just pack it up and just keep it in the pocket, and then switch it on, light up. Ain't got to look around for your torch or your headlamp in the dark. You know what I mean?
What have we got here?
What's that? Patrick sent you something. Did you get snow, Patrick? It's class. Turned off my notifications on the Garmin. Was doing my heading. Yeah, I've had to turn quite a few off. I usually leave just like phone messages and missed calls and stuff on there because my phone's very often somewhere else, so I can see if it's something I need to answer. Rory Stamper, it was definitely a mistake. 96 down from 320, now up to 250. Yeah, I wonder if they did, if someone bought it, they did.
You sort of realise what they've done.
Or did like sell them. Because when I bought that Terra Nova tent for like 30 odd quid,
Right.
and that should have been like 120, and that was a mistake, but they honoured it when I ordered it.
Yeah.
So you don't know.
It's a nice looking whiskey pack. Not entirely sure I'm overly sold on the name Stag's Breath. I mean, I can't imagine the stag has got the nicest of breath, but you know, I mean, I drank a bottle of red wine called Pig's Blood once, and that was one of the nicest bottles of red wine I'd bought at the time. So, what do I know?
Cool. Talking of hot drinks to take, Joseph, mulled cider is also nice.
I can imagine mulled cider is really nice, actually.
Yeah, it's nice having a nice hot alcoholic drink, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I think that helped me sleep.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Until midnight when I woke up and I was like wide awake for like another hour and a half.
I think it would have been really nice if it was quite a crisp night and we could have sort of sat out. It was so cold out, wasn't it?
Yeah, because it's the wind, wasn't it? It was bitter. It didn't take a lot to get right through, did it? Chill you.
Like literally, in the time it took me to get out of the tent, go over, have a leak, get the mulled wine, I was frozen again. Yeah, it was mad.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Irish coffee.
Yeah.
Gotta love some Irish coffee.
Names can be misleading. Yeah, like Miss Annabelle Leading. Or Miss Helen Leading. Should be misleading. You're right,
Yeah.
Patrick.
They can be. Names can be Mrs. Leading as well.
They can.
Or
Or Mr.
Ms. Leading.
Mr. Leading.
Mr. Leading. Mr. and Mrs. Leading.
Steve says it was a brilliant video.
Well,
So
cheers,
I
Steve.
enjoyed it. That's doing all right at the moment as well.
Keeps us out of trouble. It's a great way to stay in shape, isn't it?
Yeah, not that we've done any walking. Literally, the hill that you see behind us when we're setting up the tents, that's where the car was, just there.
Yeah, literally. Once we signed off, it took us less than 30 seconds to get into the car. So everybody was happy.
If I get a chance of joining a Patreon wild camp, I'll bring the bottle.
Oh
Yeah.
God, Pat.
If you've got it left.
You've definitely got the chance. You're a patron.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, Chris Brenton will come out on top because somehow he always does.
Yeah,
But
I'm surprised he didn't come out on top of the competition then.
Oh, there's still
Master
plenty of time.
Bates.
Master Bates is the name. Yeah. What other names are there? Wayne King, Mike Hunt. Was it you and me? I'm sure we were in a Tesco store. working, and I'm sure someone called over the tannoy for a Merry Christmas. I'm sure someone did.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, can Merry Christmas come to the kiosk, please? I can't remember.
There's that one in there where people phone up and say, "Oh, look, someone's parked their car over 2 spaces out here. Can you get them to move it?" And they phone the supermarket, and the girl on the supermarket goes over the tannoy. "Can someone move their car number plate NE1 for ABJ?" There it is. Ham Shank, Teresa Green, Mike Oxley. This is like the urinating game again. Just going out for a quick Tilda Swinton. Roger the cabin boy. Oh dear, this is our Patreon talks. I wonder if Paul Messner's Patreon talks are like this.
It creases me up. If you guys want to laugh, you need to go over to We Need to Talk About Movies podcast when it's released and listen to the Christmas special.
Or the deleted scenes.
The deleted scenes.
Basically, over the years, when we do our podcast, it's usually about an hour and a half, 2 hours of chat that I whittle down to like an hour. And some of it you just discard, but some of it's like so good, but just takes out of context or makes it too long. So I've just rendered sections of it and saved them over the years, and I've put together this compilation of bits we've taken out.
I'm nearly 20 minutes in, and I was literally in tears, fits of laughter. It was sort of great, and I can only hope it gets better from there. But I mean, don't take my word for it. Go and have a listen yourself.
Yeah, it goes up next week, I think. It might be tomorrow or it might be Monday. I can't remember. I've scheduled it. I think it's next Monday.
What are you trying to say, Chris? We attract this type of patron. Well, I mean, I think you're all down to earth, thoughtful, intelligent people. So if that's what we attract, then that's a good thing, right?
That's it. Yeah, we don't want stuffy people, do we? Got to be a bit fun over here. Like, what's a lot of fun? What's a lot of fun? Yeah.
Cool cities, bruv.
Do you want another beer?
Oh, let's have another beer, mate. Yeah.
Don't mind. You have yours. So, where's the older? Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Should do another prize.
Let's do another prize. Let's
I
have a look.
I didn't say the nature hike inflatable sleeping pad. I don't think I mentioned that, did I?
Don't tell them about the nature ice inflatable sleeping pad.
Can you all remember what you've got over there, or would you like another reminder? I can just point you in that direction for a minute. All right. It's t-shirts, mediums, and one large. 2 pictures. A selection of books. One Tiger's Evil Eye stove. Inflatable sleeping pad.
Cuddly toy.
Digital luggage scales. Trekology pillow. Touching the Void. Into the Wild. Ordnance Survey puzzle book. Good fun, them. I love them. I'm a nerd. Evil Eye stove. I said that, didn't I? The White Spider, all about the Eiger. A couple of books on Everest, The Death Zone. It's one of my favourite books. I've read about it, actually. And The Dark Summit. The Man Who Hated Walking, all about the South West Coast Path. Written by the founding member of Mock the Hoople, I may add. And Tate Rayner Wins The Salt Path, all about the Salt Path, the South West Coast Path. Torrent, you feel free to enter this as well. I know you're abroad, but honestly, you've been such a good supporter of us over the years. If you're interested, please join in.
Right, do we want Rory to sit the next one out, or are we happy for him to continue?
Yeah.
You're cool, mate.
I don't know. How many is there? 9. No, go for it again. Whatevs. Go for it again, Rory. Right. Whilst
you're reading the next question.
Yeah.
Or do you want to just pad for a minute whilst I have a leak and then read the question?
Oh, right, no, you go on. I'll read the next question. how many times in 2021, okay, did I walk along the Southwest Coast Path this year? How many times did I get onto the Southwest Coast Path this year? All right, so I'll give you 10 or 20 seconds to answer. And then, so write your answers in there. So how many times did I get on the Southwest Coast Path this year? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, tremendous. All right, it doesn't matter. Just give us your answers. We've got 5 times, 3 times, 6, 6, 5. James Gill with 4. Joseph Barrett, 6. Right. The right answer has come up here, but you all leapt in before I'd said to go. So I feel a bit. The first right answer, right? I'm going to let you have this, Mads, because it was 3 times live on the show, on the channel. But I've been there 4 times, and the patrons had an exclusive video. But the answer is 3. So, yeah, Mads, you can choose a prize. Let us know what you want there, bud. But yeah, it's my bad. I should have told you to write the answer and then wait for me to say go, but I didn't. So.
What have you done, sir?
I've ruined everything. I've ruined Christmas. Anyway, I'll be visited by 3 ghosts tonight.
Every one of them will kick you in the nuts progressively harder.
Yeah. So yeah, Madsy, choose something from over there, boy. So yeah, I would have allowed 3 or 4 to get.
Oh, he's had the one tiger stove.
The stove. Right, let me write that in my little book.
He's had the stovesy. And he had the stovesy.
One tiger stove. Madsy. Right, so yeah, all of you, when you win a prize as well, just ping over your address on the Patreon Messenger, and I'll make sure I get that to you. So I'll take that out of the prize drawer now. That's over here. It's all right. Nate's going to show you how to do a Rubik's Cube.
He's not.
Did you get that for Christmas?
No, I just like playing with Rubik's Cubes. I like playing with Rubik's Cubes. Rubik's Cubes. Child.
Right, there's 2 more questions anyway, so there's more chances to win more stuff. But remember, wait for me to tell you to answer in future. It's whatever. Doesn't matter, does it?
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, well done, Madsy.
That's a good stove as well. You enjoyed that.
Good to hear from you as well. I've seen a lot of you recently online, or are you still doing your YouTube videos? Joseph Barrett, how far are you with ticking off the OS map?
Is that the 3.6 Bob?
What, the Dartmoor map? Yeah, I don't.
Completed it, mate.
Yeah, done that.
Yeah.
No, we were saying that, weren't we, in the last live stream, that we sort of done most of the moor, and now it's all like the little villagey bits, and
yeah,
I sort of lost interest in going to like some desolate place to look at a bit of fauna, or stuff like that. A bit of a rock with the shape of an egg on it, or something like that.
It is a bit like that.
What you're into, isn't it? Work has been rinsing me this year. I'll be back soon. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Mads. And yeah, hope to see you soon. Not going to stealth camp in people's gardens.
Maybe. Depends.
Yeah.
Do they shower with the curtain open? No.
Yeah, which could be a deterrent for certain people, couldn't it? No, I would like to do some more stealth camping this year. Thinking of interesting places to sort of go and camp where we shouldn't be. Not a roundabout. Everyone does that. Have you seen that?
No, is that a thing?
Camping on a roundabout.
Stealth camping on a roundabout.
Yeah. Take binoculars. Yeah.
I think I think if I was going to stealth camp somewhere, I think I'd like to go to like places of historical interest if I was going to do it.
Yeah,
Like,
somewhere interesting.
Yeah.
Not somewhere gimmicky.
No,
No.
not somewhere just to get, Instagram hits.
2022 Patreon meetup. Yeah, we'll try and sort something out, Chris. I know I said it last year and a couple of times. But this year just took over, and I was like, every time I looked to stuff, I could give you excuses. I'm shit, basically.
Chris Hansen, buddy. Sorry, you got to go, mate. Thanks you, mate, for supporting us this year.
Yeah, cheers, Chris. Yeah,
We'll see you in
thanks
the
for
next
your
one.
support, and catch you soon. Jays, did you ever get your car sorted? I scrapped it, Steve. I scrapped it. It was going to cost more than the car cost us to get the engine done. So just cut our losses, scrapped it in, got a bit of cash back, and bought another car.
Didn't you buy another
similar
car?
price. We're just working on cheap cars at the moment. Once we've bought ourselves a house, once we're on the property ladder, then we'll start.
I don't know if you call an Aston Martin a cheap car, mate, if I'm honest with you.
The Patriots don't pay me that much. But there's yeah, it's all sorted now. Sorted within. Well, I had it all booked in to be scrapped. It happened on the Sunday. I found a car on the Monday, and the old one was taken away on the Tuesday.
That's fairly smooth, isn't it?
Yeah, went well. And we had a hire car given us because we were the AA, so we had a lease car just for the night. Well, they give it to us for 2 days, but I had it till the Wednesday, but we returned it on the Monday. They dropped it to us on the Sunday night, and my wife dropped it off at work, and I picked her up from work
In the new
in
motor.
the new motor.
Cool.
So yeah, I was right on top of it. I sort of do things a bit better these days than I used to. I hope. I say that the new car might break down on the way home.
Mate, I commend you. Your ability to adult now is far superior to that of the former Trev, the artist formerly known as T-Rev.
Sometimes I think I do all right. Other times not so good. Me and the missus are dreaming when the kids all move out to get ourselves an adventure van. Sounds good, Patrick.
Do it, mate.
Nath, tell them what you've been doing.
What have I been doing?
You gave me a little memory card earlier. I'm going to put a video together.
Yeah. So you guys might have heard from the previous live stream that we done that me and my partner have started making the canoe that was me and Trev spoke about years ago now, wasn't it? And what I've done is I've actually been filming a few bits and pieces from almost the very beginning. I think I started filming on day 2 or day 3. It's not, well, you'll see from the video what's been done so far, but yeah. So we've started the video series of how to build or watch someone that's got absolutely no experience whatsoever try to build and possibly sink their very own homemade canoe. So if you'd like to join me in my very own homemade workshop, which is a bit of a pigsty, to try and make a canoe that might not even fit out the door once it's completed, come along.
So yeah, that's a new. That's your Project Betsy, taking over your Project Betsy, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I'm still involved in Project Betsy with my old man, and we've got to the point where all the glass is back in now. The engine's almost all but stripped down, so the engine is literally just got to the point where we're just cleaning the last of the engine casings off, and then it's going to be strip it open, measure what's worn, what needs replacing, order the new parts, and start building the engine again.
I think next time you go up, you should take the camcorder and just have a film around what you've done and what. Yeah,
that's cool.
Because people are always asking, always getting messages from people.
Yeah.
Inquiring what's going on.
Well,
so
that's fine. Good. I'm up there this weekend. So
yeah. Take your camera, have a little snoop around it, and talking through it.
Speak to the old man.
Even if you're just pointing from behind the camera, whatever. So,
yeah.
Well, you know how to do your tripod, and you can talk in front as well.
Yeah.
You got this, Nath.
We can do that. So there'll be a little bit of a Betsy update, but yeah. So basically, the plan is at some point later on this year there will be, or later on next year, there'll be the initial sort of testing. So it might be worth actually you coming out on that day as well, Trev, to be fair, because, well, 2 people in the canoe, 1 person on the bank maybe, or whatever, and we'll have the maiden voyage of said canoe. But I understand that there is a route from the east coast to the west coast of Scotland that can be canoed.
Oh, right.
Through canals and locks.
Is that where you're going to do your maiden voyage?
Well, no, I just thought
on a reservoir
I
first.
just thought that maybe the canoe is big enough for 2 people plus camping equipment.
Yeah. Cool. Sounds like an adventure.
Yeah, if you fancy it.
Yeah, well, fun.
If it floats.
Yeah.
We'll get that bit worked out first. But yeah, there's potential there anyway. So hopefully
Potential for drowning.
there is some exciting content coming up.
That's got
in 2022.
That'll go viral, won't it?
What, us drowning?
A drowning.
Yeah. There could be a drowning, yeah. I mean, the thing is when you look at the construction of it, like literally it's plywood panels that are just butted together and then just stuck with fiberglass tape. You know what I mean? So literally I've just got this image of the boat being in the water, you and me at one end, and then all of a sudden it's snapping in the middle and just go. So,
all our camera gear.
Yeah.
Joseph says, for contingency purposes of the channel, maybe both don't get in for the maiden journey.
Well, you know, it'll be fine.
We'll take our cheap cameras on that one.
Yeah. Well,
I've got some like little cheap GoPro things. A company sent me some last year to try out and do a review video. I've never done the review video.
Well, maybe that could be the time to record, use them, and do the review video all in one.
Under by now. Sorry, I have to go. Great to see you. Have a great new year, and thank you all for your brilliant and entertaining videos. Torrent, thank you ever so much.
Thanks for your support.
Joining us, and we'll see you all again soon. I know all of you, just Torrent. I thought I was signing off then. Or just set to auto-publish the video at least. And Steve, I could do it live, a live stream of it, and that way it is. We'll publish.
Yeah.
Live.
If anybody if we do die, then everybody gets to see it firsthand.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sounds like Red Bull soapbox races. By Darren, I would love to do a Red Bull soapbox race.
Yeah.
I just think they're great fun. Have you seen them?
I have seen that.
Yeah.
So you want to do a Summit or Nothing soapbox race?
Shall we?
Soapbox entry.
Yeah. Summit or Nothing soapbox team.
Cool. How many people is no more than 3 people?
4.
Or is it
3
4?
or 4? I can't remember now.
Okay, you're gonna have to rope your kids into it, mate.
Well,
Or not.
Should we do another prize?
Let's
do another question. Right. Don't all answer at once this time, all right? Just hang on, hang fire.
Wait until you've been given the go-ahead by our independent adjudicator.
Right, I'm going to do this question, right? And I'm going to leave it open-ended. And you all have to think back for an answer. If no one gets the answer in the first round, then I'll give you some multiple choices, all right? And we'll do it again. It's not 10K, Chris. Never was. And the question is, what was the first bit of kit, to get reviewed on our channel in 2021? All right? Think about it. Don't go cheating. And it's a hard one, isn't it, without the multiple choice? We just see what comes up. Just think back. What have we tried out this year? All right. I'm going to give you 10 seconds now to write in your answers, and then I'll count you down for the pressing enter all at the same time. All right. So get your answers in there. 10, 9. That's what I was counting last time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Don't worry if you get it wrong.
1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000.
Maturity pump.
Maternity
pump.
Psychology sleeping mat thing.
ULA sleeping mat. Hair straighteners. Nature hike. Traverse 2. Finger socks. Changed my mind halfway. Nature hike tent. tent. That's too vague, Roger. Tiny pump. Right. No one's got it yet. So, tent is too vague an answer. I need to know the brand of the tent, if anything, and model. Right, we've got here multiple choice answers, all right? Don't answer yet. Tiger 2, Naif's Lantern, the self-heating ration pack, or flexi tail gear pump. All right, that's the answers. Tiger 2 tent, Naif's Lantern, self-heating ration pack, flexi tail gear pump. Get your answers in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I can count backwards.
5,
4,
4, 3,
2, 1,
go! Next new tent.
Flexi tail gear, self-heating ration pack. A. This is the Tiger 2. Tiger 2. Naif's new tent ration pack. Well, it's Naif's new tent, the lantern. It was the lantern.
Well,
Are we allowing that?
I mean,
He should have known the answer to the lantern.
yeah, he should have known, but I mean,
We've run out of questions. Go on then, Patrick. Choose something. And also, Patrick, actually, you got a mug due to you. I did message you on
Mug.
Patreon. You got a Patreon mug
You've
for
got a
being
mug
a top tier Patreon for 3 months.
a mug.
So
with
I
some
need your
mugs on.
address anyway. So yes, the Lantern 2, Patrick.
And he is still the only person that's written Lantern 2, so fair enough.
Go on. It's only a bit of fun, isn't it? It's not the end of the world, is it? It's just
You can have anything you want on the sofa, but you can't have any of it, Pat. So, especially not the pillow. Yeah, sorry, mate. That was just taken off the.
That's gone, that one. Go on then. The Trekology pillow is yours, Pat. Let me write in my little book.
Chris Brennan, what Patrick said.
Trekology pillow. Patrick. Right, so there's one more round of this coming.
Well done, Pat.
I really like my Trekology pillow. It still stays up. I've got the Aloft 2.0, like this one here, and you got the upgrade, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to
Yours
mine. Mine's just literally, it looks like something's been in there with a claw and shredded the plastic, but nothing could have been in there. It's like, it's almost like when I've folded it up or something, I've caught something on it. I can't believe that the plastic would just degrade like that inside.
Yeah, because you mentioned, I could hear you saying about it when we was camping.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a shame.
It's all right. Now my Neolite Air has started to pop the baffles. Yeah, it's got its own pillow built into it, so everybody's happy.
Yeah.
Whee.
Are you going to try replacing that or sending it back?
It's what it is, isn't it? Well, I mean, I could try and replace it and send it back, but I've got to be honest, I'm fairly content that it's my fault for overinflating it.
Yeah, they'll probably still replace it.
Yeah, but I feel like that's everything that's wrong with the world.
That everyone just gets things replaced.
Yeah, even though it's their fault that they've mistreated it or whatever. You know what I mean?
know what you mean, yeah.
That's why everybody's car insurance is so bloody high. That's why.
Oh, isn't it?
You know what I mean?
Paying for everything.
So I feel like if I'm directly responsible, it's my contribution to society.
Very noble.
Mm.
Very noble. But yeah. I had a chap who used to claim everything. He used to do my head in. You just think, God's sake, do you really need to do that? He even went so far as he was in a car, and they was only moving along in traffic, and the lad who was driving the car didn't notice the car in front had stopped, and they weren't going fast, and he slammed on his brake, and this chap went to the doctor's, faked a bad neck, took time off work and then got a massive compensation payout
Yeah, shit, isn't it?
for fucking faking the bloody
And that's why we all end up with
Yeah.
ridiculous premiums.
prick.
Joseph, in answer to your question, mate,
Do you
I
reckon
don't
it's-
think we are going to go to ridiculous high-end brands in the new year.
No.
I've definitely cannot afford it on my new budget. So, yeah, you
No,
know,
I mean I've got that MSR tent, which I'm glad I've tried it, but fuck me, it was a faff to put up. The nature hike tents are easier to put up,
yeah.
weren't they? And I don't know whether it's it's a couple of years old now, so they might have altered things, might be a bit different, but to not be able to put that frame into the ground sheet just seems mind-boggling.
Seems stupid, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've had people comment on the video saying, "Oh, you just need to put that into the ground sheet and it will go up." And then I'm like, so maybe that suggests that you can in newer models. I don't know, but I wasn't overly impressed with it.
I mean,
as it
even
was.
there are some bits that sort of like the Thermarest, for example, right? When I first bought that Thermarest sleeping mat, that inflatable one,
Yeah.
oh my god, that was a game changer. But it is an expensive pad.
Yeah,
But it feels crazily warm. It holds its air. It's comfortable as long as you don't put too much air in it. It's a good pad.
well, this is the thing with
And
that's
it's
the
so
first thing
lightweight.
I really spent a lot of money on was that as well, because I
Yeah.
bought so many pads in the past trying to do combination, and it just really frustrating. I had some real uncomfortable nights sleep with everything going off in different directions. That I thought when he bought that one, I thought, do you know what? I'm just going to buy that. If I can just take one pad out and it packs up really small,
Yeah.
then so be it. But yeah, I don't think for what we do it's necessary at the moment.
No.
When we start alpine camping, then we probably get a Hilleberg. And,
Yeah.
But at the moment,
£400 pair of boots and everything
well, I've
else.
got
that
my
goes with it.
Mendels. They should do. Patrick Semple, I did find in Scotland that my 30 quid bargain Thermarest mat does lose a bit of air through the night.
Have you managed to? Have you had a look and see if you can find where it's leaking and if you can patch it back? Because I would be interested to see someone who's done it. I see what you've just read. I would be interested to see someone who's done a repair on one and see if it actually works.
Chris. My 2021 MSR does not attach to the ground sheet, unfortunately. Yeah, it just seems strange, doesn't it?
Yeah,
They sell you this strappy thing separately to attach the poles to, so you can put the outer up first. Why can't you put the outer and the inner up together? Vango do it. Lantern do it. Even the Cloud Peak, once it's all clipped together, you ain't got to take it apart. Why can't they do that? It's bizarre, isn't it?
It does seem a bit strange that you've got to erect the inner before you put the outer up.
Yeah, and that's meant to be designed for like mountains. Don't get it.
Masura.
I think it's like DeWalt stuff, isn't it? Everyone goes for the name, but they're not quite as good as some more cheaper brands.
Yeah.
But everyone's MSR. Not sold.
Night, Steve. Take it steady, buddy. Have a good
cheers,
New Year.
Steve. Happy New Year. Thanks for joining us and thanks for your support through the year. Fantastic. You could put the outer up first, but it's a bit more awkward. But to be honest, I don't find it that much of an issue putting up. Mine's the Hubbard NX, a slightly different design to yours, so that may make it easier. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't mind the tent, and it felt a good quality. It certainly did. Felt really light. Those poles, there was no.
Oh
weight
my
to it,
god,
was
yeah,
there?
the poles are impressive. Yeah.
Whether they last, because that was what went on Tom's tent when we went camping. His poles just bent up like a pretzel, just from like one night of wind. But we'll see, won't we? But yeah, and it was quite low at first, but it was cosy and it was warm through the night. It was toasty in there, I didn't even get my thermals on that night. And that sleeping bag as well, I do love it. The OEX one. Happy with that so far. Touch wood. It keeps on giving. Maybe stick me on a Patreon camp and I'll show you how. Yeah. Backhander, Rory, and we'll see. Same here, Rory, with my Hubber NX. Still a cracking tent. Love my Hubber NX. Definitely a one-man, though. I think they all two-man tents are a one-man tent, aren't they? Really?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, unless you're like actually with your partner, I think, because they are quite cosy, and they. But
Did
even
you,
then, it's just not.
I've never camped in a two-man tent with my partner.
Right. Sorry.
Only an 8-man tent.
You was going to ask a question.
Yeah, because you was quite cold through the night in that tent. Do you think it's the tent? Because I remember when I camped in that, but it was the early days. It was the second night. But we were ever gone out camping. We was down by Wistman's Wood.
Yeah, I
was freezing in there, but then we didn't have all the gear.
I was only cold. It was only really my toes, and that was just because I just had them in socks outside the sleeping bag. But
yeah,
it wasn't
my toes were the coldest.
But also,
pair of socks.
My toes were pointing at the end, the way the wind was coming from. So that was going to be the colder end of the tent as well. Yeah.
And Briggs. Did you watch The Snowman over Christmas?
No.
Why?
Because it's shit.
I love it.
I've seen it like
I watch it every year. I watch it every year.
One man tents for half a man.
Yeah. Well, like I say, that Vic one, I find that cosy. And I can't have my bag next to me, but I put my bag up and almost sleep sort of upright, like sleeping on my bag.
Yeah.
It's quite a comfortable night's sleep, to be honest. I can't wait to get back out in the Vic one again. I gave the good one away, didn't I? So I've only got my old one. The new one I give away. That's how kind I am.
Always thinking of the viewers and the patrons first.
Patrons first. Patrons first. Oh, talking of patrons first, we're getting to an hour and a half. We don't want to keep you too long.
Yep.
Because I'm sure you've all got families to get to. No one's had enough of spending time with their family this Christmas, I'm sure. Do you reckon you'll return to tarping, Nath?
Yeah, I definitely, I've still got the tarp. There will definitely be a time for tarping in the new year, but I'm really enjoying my resurgence into the camping with 4 walls, a ground sheet and a comfortable pad. So
I enjoyed the tarping this year. Done it a couple of times. Can't find my tarp. That's another reason I need to sort out my camping gear.
I think
it wasn't in your car, was it?
No,
because we took it up to the lakes, didn't we? But didn't use it.
I've only got one tarp here. I've recently sorted through all of my camping stuff and chucked it in the bottom of the area.
Yeah, I'm hoping it will turn up. I've gone through all my backpacks and I need to sort it out. I've lost my DD Hammocks super light tarp.
Yeah, that ain't very good. Well, I've got one if you want to borrow it.
It'll be there.
I think
new shelf sorting video. Yeah, there was supposed to be one before Christmas, before the kids broke up, but once the kids and that all at home, there's no point trying to film in our house. It's a nightmare. Unless I get up at midnight and do it. Socks next. Socks next. I don't know what that means. It's great to stay out, whatever you're in. Tarp, 1-man, 2-man, hammock, just being out. It certainly is, Chris. It certainly is.
That's what it's all about.
We haven't done a hammock camp yet, have we? We've got the hammocks.
We've got to do a hammock camp.
This year we're trying to do more.
Scuba diving.
Say it every year. Scuba diving.
We got to do
camel pack riding.
Yeah, then we was going to do skydive.
Fuck off, was we? You won't get me jumping off of or out of anything.
We was going to do cliff jumping.
Nope. Right, the last question of the night.
We was going to go on the London Eye.
Get ready to write your answers. You know the prizes by now. If you don't and you win, you'll be fine.
Had 2 beers and we've been on for over an hour.
No, Chris, I'm not doing the skydive. I went to New Zealand. We went all around New Zealand on called the Kiwi Experience, and it was like a bus. And we made loads of friends with people. And then we got to Rotorua, I think it was, and everyone done the skydive except for me. And it changed the whole trip then, because everyone had something to talk about except for me, and it sort of, I alienated myself from everyone then. And a couple of stops down the line, I stayed on, let them all carry on, and just met up with another busload of strangers.
Who'd all been skydiving?
Sad, isn't it? Hey,
What?
You've been skydiving?
No.
Oh, everyone had been. Yeah, everyone done it over there. Not me. And bungee jumping. Yeah. I just like boats. I like to get out on boats.
You've seen Trev jumping off of a little wall into some snow, right?
Oh my god! Did I share the video footage of me doing the go ape? My kids, you know, you get to do the bit at the
Zip
end,
wire,
the zip
right?
wire, and they just fucking jump off. Never done it before. Yeah, my daughter was brilliant on it, and we did do the kids one so we could keep an eye on them and go around with them, and it was more awkward because it's all like you're standing up. You want your wires to be here.
Yeah.
But it's here, and it's just such an awkward level. That wasn't the hardest bit. It was, but yeah, doing that zip wire. I've got video footage. I'll put it up on the Patreon page at some point of me just sort of falling off, trying to go. I can't do it. Yeah, just I don't do jumping off of things, so that's not going to happen.
What about being pushed out of things?
No.
Come on. What
No.
about if you and me are strapped together and we do a tandem one?
Is the sofa up for grabs? No?
The sofa. Who wants the sofa?
Gian Piero. Timoy tickets. What about cowboy camping? Cowboy camping. What with the cowboy hat that I had last time?
I don't know if they're making some sort of Brokeback Mountain reference
Could
or what.
be.
I'm just trying to steer clear of that one.
What about carry on camping? That's what they like.
Oh, I bet carry on camping.
Yeah. Dartmoor Park.
Where's your father?
Wind tunnel. Right, everyone. Last question. All right, and then we'll start signing off. Right, get ready. All right, and the last question. And you've got 10 seconds to put your answers in.
Yeah.
You know this, and then when I say go, you can answer. How many camps did Nathan and I do together in 2021, including Patreon camps? How many times did me and Nathan go out camping together?
It's not 10,000, Chris.
No.
Good effort. It's not 10,000.
Do you know?
I got an idea. Is it this many?
3, 2, 1, go. See what comes up. I'm ready for this.
Should start coming in now.
Oh, 7. 6 times or whatever Patrick says. 10, 7, 5. Hang on. Yeah, 5. Timoy tickets.
Was
It's
it
5. Yeah.
Wow. I was going to
We've
say.
done the first one at Great Link. No, Steepleton.
Yeah.
2 at the Lake District.
Yeah.
Patreon camp.
That's stupid.
Yeah, and then the Christmas camp.
Well, is that really it?
Yeah. Don't think I missed any, have I? Someone will tell me now. I've missed them. I did go through them all earlier and counted them, but yeah, 5.
Okay.
That's all right. So
Better than 4.
better than 4. You've done 6 because you went with Patrick as well.
Yeah, but that's not what you mean
Not
together,
with
is
me,
it?
no. So there we go. 5. It's better than the year before.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, 1. Yeah.
But with the Lake District was awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah,
2 nights in the mountains.
that was
Brilliant.
cool.
So who do we say won that? Timoy tickets. Timoy. What prize would you like, Mike? Can you remember what there is, Mike?
We'll
There's-
just select one for you at random, mate.
Canvases, t-shirts, as long as you're medium or large over this end. You got the Quercia medium, which is a large, but it's medium. It won't fit large. Salt Path, the What the Hoople Southwest Coast Bath book. Death Zone, Dark Summit, white spider, all about the Eiger luggage thing.
Nature hike sleeping pad,
Yeah.
luggage scales,
Puzzle
war books,
Into the Wild, Touching the Void.
a cuddly toy,
That's it.
fondue set.
Has everyone gone?
Timo didn't want to win, did he?
Is everyone off checking how many times looking through our videos? Actually, Trev, it is 6.
That's exactly what they're doing, isn't it? Ah, well.
Anyone?
What I liked most about our year, Trev, was the fact that it was 365 days long.
But it hasn't been yet. Tomorrow it will be.
By the end of play tomorrow, we've been 365 days long.
What was your highlight of the year?
My highlight of the year.
Your Summit or Nothing year.
Oh, my highlight of my Summit or Nothing year. I think it was camping at that time. Yeah, definitely.
Really? Oh yeah, up on the time.
Yeah.
Defo 6 times, Chris says. What were they, Chris?
List them.
List
I'm not
them.
going to take your word for it without a list. Like we said, I definitely went camping 6 times, but one of them was with Pat, which doesn't count. The question was how many times did me and Trev go camping together?
No, there was 2 Patreon camps.
Right.
2 Patreon camps.
Yeah. Who were the Darren and
Yeah.
who was the other one with?
Then
Chris. Yeah, so the 2 Patreon camps.
Yeah.
2 in the lakes.
2 in the lakes.
One
at,
for the Patreon Christmas.
6. It is 6.
Oh.
It is 6. I don't think I'd included both Patreon. Right, so Timoy. It's my bad. You haven't won. All right, I'll let you have it, Tim, because I had 5 written down and fucked up again, and I.
Yeah, it would have been 5.
So whoever said 6 first of all also wins. So let's have a look back up here. 7. Chris Benton said 6.
Yeah.
So yeah, Chris, you get to choose something as well. Timoy, what are you having? The sleeping pad.
Go on then, Chris. What are you having, son?
Yeah, I think when I added them up earlier, I didn't include the Christmas camp.
Chris and large Pac-Man. Poor old Paul Maloney. Where is Paul?
There is Paul. It's in Paul tonight. And that was Tim, all right. So yeah, ping us your addresses over on the Patreon page. Chris, which Dartmoor pick would you like? You can have Fur Tour. These are both taken from myself. Or you can have Great Staple with Rainbow and Ponies. Choice is yours. Choice is yours, mate.
They'll be right up your street, Chris. Take them with a phone.
And
Hey.
Fur Tour. Fur Tour pick. Chris Benton's.
Go on then, Chris. Give us a thumbs up if I'm holding the right one. No, he's running around the house with excitement about having won again, isn't he?
I've won again! Yeah.
Dartmoor Picktastic.
Well, there you go,
Chris.
There you go.
It's all right, because it's you, Chris. I will get my Sharpie out and I'll draw a penis on the back of the canvas. Kind of my thing now.
So
it's like a Banksy.
I think we've done a good evening. Do you think we did a good evening? You've done your back.
Yeah. Then we do a good evenings.
I hope you guys have all enjoyed that. Sorry, my gunt was hanging out there. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Is a guide to bite, Daniel. The bite. Did you enjoy yourself tonight? Don't all rush at once and say, yeah, it's been fantastic.
Pretty much how the podcasts go, isn't it? Well, mate, it's been an absolute pleasure to spend this year adventuring with you, sir.
Yeah, and look forward to many more next year.
Yeah.
Be good. cheers, lads, for this. Look forward to content next year. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, everyone, for being fantastic patrons. It is great. Penfold.
That's going to stick now, isn't it?
It has been Ella laugh you.
Oh,
Thanks, guys.
Penfold
Cheers for all the
Messner.
content. Looking forward to next year. Good night. I'm great at this quiz. Cheese. Looking forward to 2020. Yeah, 2022. Yes. We will.
Something or nothing.
Yeah, thanks ever so much, everyone, and Happy New Year. Enjoy the rest of your year and see the new year in good. London's not on, is it? The fireworks and that this year?
I don't know.
I
have
don't
no
know.
idea. I try not to keep abreast of the world.
No, we're just having board game night.
That's what we're doing.
Oh, we do like a quiz and then prizes and stuff.
We're having a board game marathon, and then probably some hot chocolate with marshmallows in, and then bed.
So we always end the night on bed.
Yeah. Yeah, same here. Weird that every time.
Weird, isn't it?
The thing is once I've done it the first time on a New Year's Eve, now I just do it every night of the week.
Well, you've got to start once you go to bed after in your New Year. That's how you see the rest of the year through. Isn't it?
Yeah. That's it. So it was like the
So
New
you
Year's
go
resolution,
go to bed every day.
basically. Yeah. So every night, end up going to bed.
Jeez. Oh, and end again. I always forget I have to do it twice.